So before I get into the work, I want to give a clear disclaimer. I am a self-taught healer and spiritual teacher. I am not a medical doctor, a psychologist, or a psychiatrist. I am happy to work with whoever you're working with, but I am not a substitute for those professions. I will not speak on any type of pharmaceutical medicine, and I'm not currently licensed outside of being a certified Kundalini yoga teacher. What I do provide is insight into conscious energetic practices that you can use to address everything else left out of the traditional treatment picture. The healing I offer is a mix of spiritual practice, energy work, applied psychology, and practical life strategy. All of it is designed to get you to resolution faster so that you can overcome your issues and function in the world. The baseline of my experience is rooted in spiritual practice and philosophy from a yogic point of view. Basically, anything you think of when you think of like the general spiritual genre, that's me. I've practiced all types of yoga, anything regarding Reiki, crystals, shamanic practices, the list goes on and on. I have fluency in all of those things, even if I don't necessarily offer them as a service. One thing I do specialize in is what I call energy work. So this includes Kundalini yoga, intuitive energy healing, and energetic events. Kundalini yoga is an incredible practice that can produce profound results for happiness, well-being, self-knowledge, and physical vitality. It's excellent for people suffering with trauma because you can powerfully shift energy and come to completely new levels of awareness and health without even having to process your issues consciously. Intuitive energy healing is another practice that uses your innate psychic abilities to conjure and shift energy on different timelines and frequencies. It is very cool and can be a bit trippy, but again, it creates very powerful, monumental shifts. Energetic events are things like cord cutting and exorcisms. I know that can sound really outside the realm of what's normal, but I can tell you that the most permanent, profound changes came through my exorcisms. It's an essential tool for people who are suffering with trauma, especially for really intense problems that just cannot seem to go away. Another part of the arsenal are what I call mind reprogramming tools. So this includes EFT, also known as tapping, neurolinguistic programming, which is a type of self-talk, and timeline therapy, which is like this mix of mental, energetic healing work. These tools provide like clean sweeps of your psyche so you can actually get to purer versions of your stories and think clearly. In terms of applied psychology, the biggest aspect I offer here is integrating parts work, which are all of the different parts of you, figuring out who they are, what information they hold, how they work together, how you can update and live with them now. Also, techniques for somatic healing. So this is like all of the stuff that's trapped inside your body, and other various coping mechanisms for traumatic responses and dissociative identity issues. And this is just to help you navigate like day-to-day flare-ups. And then lastly, there's the practical life strategy. So again, this is all about helping take all of this like metaphysical mental work and then bringing it down to like a concrete earth plane where you can actually function. So there are two parts to this. There's the daily conscious habits, and then there's actually like the implementation that gets you from point A to point B. So some of this is like habits like learning to sleep, learning to eat. Others, it's like identifying your values, setting and upholding boundaries, managing relationships, figuring out career changes, money, traveling, anything in regards to the creative arts. Whatever is in line with your values, I'll help you evaluate options to make it a real reality. So all of these things, whatever your goals are, they're curated, and then I'll pull from this wide range of experience to give you whatever is the best tool for you to make the change.